her lane.
Yeah, we'll see how early that happens. I think when you look at a mid matchup like Mars and Void Spirit, both of these heroes, they're probably going to be trading blows a lot. Mars wants to use his God's Rebuke anytime Void Spirit comes up, so these runes are going to be very important. And even doing early rotations for the bounty runes can be very effective as well.
Yeah, certainly. Especially denying a mid laner like the Nisha Void Spirit. His bottle refill might make things a bit more difficult. Mars, certainly a tanky hero, can dish out plenty of damage, nukes the waves, can make things unpalatable for a mid laner without any bottle regeneration available. The Razor lane here, again, pairing him with the Puppey Ogre. Puppey doing a pretty good job just doing Ogre things, which is bully the enemy position 4 out of lane, especially a hero that's not too strong in the first couple of levels, at least as strong as an Ogre.
Yeah, just doing cool little things here. Like he pulls the big camp away so that Matthew Snapfire can't get that pull off. At least he's still going to go for it. He might get it nonetheless. But
oh yeah, he does.
Never mind. I thought Puppey had kind of messed that one up, but the Centaur stun with the plasma field, they get the weight back. These side lanes are just so much about whether or not you can get these successful pulls off. A big camp getting pulled is just like a lane winning play in so many ways.
Yeah, no, it really is. And at the same move, right, the same stroke, Puppey also pulls the easy camp here and even pulls the hard camp back into it. That's going to force the lane under tower here for Crystallis, who is going to do just fine and makes things more difficult for Sacred. Even though he does have this early point in the Timber Chain, right, which is not too crazy for Timbersaws. It's very much the norm. Still doesn't want to get too close to this Razor in the early levels.
Yeah, so far nothing too much cooking down this bottom lane. There's just this constant zoning from Puppey, doing a really good job leaving Timber on an island. But I think if you're Thunder, you're okay with this because it's Timbersaw. If anything, Timber getting like more solo XP is often what you want to do with this lane. So I think this lane's kind of going according to plan for them. Obviously, they'd like Sacred to have a bit more CS, but the levels is the important thing. Yeah, for sure. Definitely agree with you there. It feels like there's just almost no safe laners in the meta right now that can withstand the amount of damage and pressure Timbersaw pumps out when he hits the Chakram up and a Soul Ring. It's just, what do you do? Yep. See, once they get a couple more levels, but looking at some of these other lanes, top lane, there's going to be some serious kill threat, I think, coming in soon. I mean, it's kind of already there. It's more if, like, you know, Weaver ever, Shukuchi goes on cooldown and he's out of position, he's almost guaranteed dead level 1 Shukuchi with a really long cooldown. So Pakaz, you know, he's played this Weaver carry before. He knows how to use and basically save that Shukuchi. Otherwise, of course, yeah, you do get jumped off.
Yep. Yeah, and although there is a lot of kill potential to be sure, especially now with the first points in Dispose and Rebound on Zayats, lots of stick charges for Pakaz. So you got to make sure you get it right. That's the tricky thing about being in a Bat Rider, isn't it? Is you end up giving a full wand to your enemies.
Yeah. And this Weaver, he's already got like gloves plus Band of Elventon coming out. So if you mess up your engagement, he's going to do a lot of damage and just turn and fight you. So I don't think you can afford to go on him unless you're guaranteed to get the kill, because otherwise the turnaround potential with, what, 14 plus 1 charges is going to be brutal.
Especially with the move speed slow coming out from Panda on that Arctic Burn. Still a very pretty mean laner. Used to be one of the weaker laners because mostly you would just push lanes and piss off your safe laner, but now with the additional Arctic Burn flight time, there's a lot more moves you get to make in lane as a Wyvern. And speaking of moves, Zayats is going to go ahead and rotate mid, ensuring Secret get both water runes at the 4-minute mark.
Definitely annoying for Dark Mago and his game, but nothing too crippling. I think it's good recognition.
In the meantime, Sacred does scout Nisha here. Nisha was out of Astral Steps, but still has a Dissemblate, and now Crystallis, who is looking to turn 3rd point already in the static link, and the ulti now active, does have some serious damage versus Sacred as Matthew now raining down the kisses. Crystallis dodging plenty of these as they've now nuked through the Timbersaw. They're looking to turn on to more. A double stun here isn't going to be good enough for Matthew, however, as Nisha gets his Astral Step back online, and Crystallis is going to be able to collect that 2nd kill with a kill there. Nisha, however, proves yet again to be a little bit too elusive.
Two mid laners just making all the moves here. Sacred melting.
Oh yeah, perfect. 8th Remnant there from Nisha to set up for the kill. Now maybe even Matthew in a bit of trouble as they do eventually get up the Winter's Curse to lock down Nisha. Plenty of damage onto him here. Matthew would love to turn for the kisses, but Crystallis is not going to let that happen. Another 8th Remnant going fishing for Panda is not going to connect, but Panda slowed to a crawl thanks to the rotation from Resolution, and it's going to be 3 dead here for Thunder Awaken. A huge amount of bonus armor for him to live. even with reactive armor, Sacred has been having a pretty hard time living against the physical damage. So here's Puppey chilling in the Roche pit with his good friend. It's going to be the counter initiation though from Nisha. Look at the nuke damage as well. Already getting through Matthew. Crystallis as well joining the fight. Dark Mago is going to be linked. Sure, healed very briefly here by the Cold Embrace, but killed off immediately after as Crystallis has a full BKB. Is going to use it to TP away, canceling it now as they have caught Pakaz, but maybe it's Pakaz who caught them. A curse onto 2. Now Crystallis, no BKB, is going to fall. There's Sacred, however, still in trouble. Slowed to a crawl and killed off by the Vessel. As it's going to be Rezo claiming the kill there. Pakaz, though, still confident in fighting as he does Sakuchi around the fight one last time before he runs into the mid lane. That's going to be Zayats now looking for the kill. Cookie does stun him up, though. Pakaz looking to turn a second time. Instead, it's Matthew tossed back into the enemy team, and it's going to be Pakaz who might have just killed himself. He ran in voluntarily, and down he goes. Nisha with too much AoE damage. Panda now is going to be the last to fall for Thunder. It's a full team wipe. Here comes Dark Mago, still wants to fight. Puppey says, take me instead. You got to go through me. Panda says, no, thank you. I'll go for Rezo.
He's got an arena too. Puppey, he's got nowhere to run.
Oh no, he doesn't, especially with the arena. And now trapping him, Sacred as well. This is a fight Sacred can win, and he will win that one handily. But it's still Secret
line there. Really get
Dark Mago still gets off the arena. In fact, he catches Nisha with the kisses coming down. They might, and they do get a kill onto Nisha. That's 600 gold in the pocket of Sacred, but Crystallis joining the fight, as is Pakaz. They've already taken down Zayats, but now it's going to be Sacred's turn to burn as he is going to die despite a great Winter's Curse to try and reset this out from Panda. Pakaz, not so eager to fight, does have a Lincoln Sphere, though, ready to go. As Dark Mago trying to make it out of this fight alive, crawling away. Back over to Panda in the river, who's still continuing to avoid Crystallis here, but eventually is scouted and killed. Here goes Pakaz, though. Crystallis going for the TP out, and not enough damage yet on Pakaz to quite cancel that TP. But finally, a promising fight.
Posturing around Roshan, because if you win a fight convincingly, you get Roshan.
Okay, Nisha is caught. Try to get out the Aether Remnant into the Cookie. Do they have the magic damage? Yes, they do. Here's Rezo now trying to turn, as well as Crystallis with the BKB at the ready. The arena, however, will zone him out. Crystallis not willing to commit the BKB to enter. Doesn't really need it anyway, as Rezo's winning the 1v1. But here's Pakaz now. They have, I believe, reflected. No, they're not really reflected much, as Pakaz still fighting on through towards Zayats. Gets the kill there, but now it's Sacred who's in trouble. Crystallis using the BKB, trying to continue fighting. Puppey has taken down Panda, so there's going to be no Winter's Curse to cancel his TP. In fact, Pakaz is all alone to Crystallis, who cancel his own TP, as Pakaz does get off the time lapse just barely. Couldn't quite connect the stuns, courtesy of the Lincolns. And that'll be that Secret winning another big fight, maybe even still catching Pakaz, because Rezo is still on the look for this kill. They have connected on the link. There is still a Lincoln's online, which is going to be broken now, but Rezo doesn't even need to use the lasso here to collect the kill. It'll be another team wipe here in favor of Secret.
Could get them this mid-tier 1 tower, so I think still a decent move here, but ready to fight. Team Secret TPing in. They want to take this one.
They know there's no BKB on Dark Mago. He's silenced up now by the Acceptor of Nisha, and there's going to be the kill. They've also lassoed down Panda to ensure there's no Winter's Curse in the fight. Excellent prioritization here by Team Secret, as they have completely sent Thunder scrambling in the wind. Sacred is going to be able to get out, but they're still hunting for Pakaz. No, Crystallis is going to give up.
Split push and having the game stalled out. You need a guarantee that you find these kills, and future travel is like the perfect way to do that.
Oh, and here they go. Oh, yeah, big catch on Pakaz. He does at least reflect the link, so Crystallis not going to steal any damage in this fight, but Dark Mago with the spear is going to connect onto the kisses. Zayats is going to be the first to go. Nisha in a bit of trouble, does astral step himself out of that one, as Puppey is going to be the second to go, but might set up for the kill onto Matthew on his way out, as Rezo collects that one. It's Dark Mago now in a ton of trouble, as the Cold Embrace will do nothing but condemn him. Now Sacred here trying to escape, but no Lotus Orb means it's a free lasso target there for Rezo. And it's going to be 3 dead as Secret eventually get what they look for.
Is max move speed.
No. Or basically thereabouts. Zayats is going to be killed. Rezo pops BKB. Pakaz without a BKB, maybe looking to turn. Dark Mago as well is now going to now have no magic immunity, but Crystallis is cutting off reinforcements here as he finds Matthew and should be able to run him down without really much of a fight. Matthew gets up to the high ground, back underneath where the tier 1 used to stand. Dark Mago does connect a spear onto Nisha. Aether Remnant, some protection from the magic damage, but not enough there. It is at least Rezo caught by the arena, who is going to be killed, as Nisha does escape. 3 times multicast stun back onto Puppey, but it might be enough for the kill. No, not quite. Pakaz silence, but still finished off by the AoE damage of Crystallis' Eye of the Storm as Nisha jumps right onto Pandamu. That is going to be 2 kills then for Crystallis as he looks for the third. This time Matthew has no chance to escape as he attempts to juke him in the trees. Certainly they'll find him. There they go. As soon as the plasma field is ready, that's 3 kills for Crystallis. Now godlike with 15, 2, and 7 this game.
Damage. That's kind of the problem Pakaz is facing right now.
Well, there they go again, as they are going to try and set up here onto Crystallis. Winter's Curse catches him with the creep wave, but they've stolen a lot of damage from Dark Malgo. Spear committed, but it's Sacred now dying on the backlines. Even might be Pakaz in trouble, who's silenced up. No, gets off the time lapse, as it's going to be Sacred now dying. Crystallis is just 1v3 in the entire time. Another kill there. Pakaz only able to get through Puppey before he BKBs and TPs away. They nearly kill him in that time, GoDz. Whew, just left to, try and farm up supports, do what he can. But Secret still looking to close out this game now. They do see Pakaz underneath the tier 3 tower. Winter's Curse yet again on the money here from Panda, but what can they make of it? It looks like they'll at least get a kill onto Rezo. A nice gobble up there also condemns at least Zayat. Pakaz as well, healed up by the Cold Embrace, and the Crystallis doesn't have the damage on his own. Nisha neither can get through him. So right now, a promising fight for Thunder at least, but Crystallis yet again proves to be a little bit too big to take down. Push back onto the high ground. He'll just kill Matthew. Thank you very much for the repositioning. Now Sacred in trouble. The physical damage overwhelming. Panda's gonna buy back. Dark Malgo's gonna buy back. Now Sacred's gonna buy back. But Crystallis still basically about half HP.
I mean, they buy back on Secret, but I just feel like this is great to just say, don't worry guys, I'll do this on my own. There's just nothing they can do to stop this Razor. He's just eating them alive, kill after kill. They can't get through his survivability.
Pakaz even now on his life, trying to do what he can here, but seems like now Sacred is going to pop to the magic image of Nisha. That's not quite 25 for him. That would be an extra stun in the array for Secret right now, but it just seems like, yep, they're going to call it. It's overwhelming here. It is going to be Secret that take game number 1. Wow. This Razor, Crystallis, definitely, it sounds crazy to say, but deviating from the normal, BKB refresher rush really ends up benefiting Secret in this matchup. There's no way for Thunder to stop this Razor.